Hi, I am Jordan and this is Living Life Like Jordan, and today I'm going to tell you a story time today about when my exes got into a fight. Craziest thing ever.
Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Okay, so basically I don't know, how old was I? I was like in 8th grade, maybe 9th. I don't really remember how old I was. Actually, yes, I do. I was like 14. I was 14 because that's when I was friends with her. Yeah, I was 14. So I was dating this guy. Let's call him Josh. Let's call him Josh. And then I was dating this guy named Josh, and basically everything was going good, and him and my ex, let's call him Darren, him and Darren did not get along. Like, they would be on the phone. I would be on the phone with Josh, and here comes Darren riding his bike past. Like, who you talking to? I'm like, my boyfriend. What do you want? And here he go. They be on the phone arguing like weirdos. Don't know why. Never understood. Like, it's stupid. So basically, I didn't want to be with Darren. I broke up with Darren like a while ago, and then I was with Josh. So basically, it all starts when they already had beef because they would argue on the phones all the time. But then one day I was hanging out with my friend at the time. Let's call her Lily. I was hanging out with Lily, and I was it was her sister and her cousin, and it was me, her sister, and I think her cousin or somebody else. So it was like 4 of us, and we was hanging out, and we had called my boyfriend Josh and was like, yo, come over or whatever. And he was like, all right. And he had brought his cousin, let's call him Lenny. He had brought his cousin Lenny with him, and everything was cool. We was all hanging out or whatever, and out of nowhere, like, the little kids in the neighborhood kept like following us, and we was like, the fuck? And then out of nowhere, I guess they had ran and said something to Darren, because at the time Lily was dating Darren's cousin. Let's call him Ernest. I don't know where I'm getting these names from, but yeah. Let's call him Ernest. So Darren's cousin Ernest was dating Lily, and I was dating Josh. So, and Darren was my ex. So the little kids in the neighborhood had went to Ernest, said that Lily was kissing Josh, and then told Darren that I was kissing Josh's cousin Lenny. But that wasn't true at all, because I was dating Josh, and Lenny and Lily weren't even kissing. So I was just like, what? Well, once the little kids told them that, I swear, they followed us everywhere. Everywhere. Like, we went to the park. There they go riding their bikes behind us. Then we had went to my house. They're sitting out front with us. I even ran everybody through the house and brought them in the house. Darren outside talking about, I'm gonna tell your mom that you letting boys in the house. Snitch. I was like so mad because I'm like, can you go away? Like, leave me alone. Like, please, like, go away. So I had ran them out the back. And we was all out back, but we was like being quiet so they would think we was still in the house. Why Darren and Ernest's friend, little friend, let's call him Larry, he comes to the back and sees me out there and is like, yo, they're out back, they're out back. So we go running, like we're running. And we're young, so like it was low-key funny to be like getting chased, apparently. Like it was fun for the girls. I don't know if it was fun for the guys because they're probably like, what the hell? But like it was nothing crazy. It was just like they kept following us and it was like weird. Like, can you please stop following us? So we finally, by this time, it's been literally like the whole day. It's finally nighttime. And we go to the park because they're like about to leave. And them still following us. They were following us. And so we're all walking. And I'm next to what's his name? Dang it. Josh. I almost said his real name because I had to think like, what? Yeah, I was walking with Josh. I was talking to him, and everybody else was just like separated but walking. And out of nowhere, I see in the corner of my eye, well, next to me was actually, it was Josh, me, then it was Ernest. He was on the other side of me. And I was just like, yo, I don't know what your problem is. Like, you need to step back, brother. I didn't say that, but I said other things. But we was just walking. So, I'm like, can y'all like go away? Like, y'all weird. And Josh's cousin, Lenny, was like a little further up into the right. I see in like my peripheral, I see Darren, like, I don't know where he came from for real. All I know is I seen him. I'm walking, and I see him go, like, I seen somebody like zoom past behind us, go around, come through the front, and just crack Lenny. And Lenny just drops. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then Josh is like, what the? And then Ernest is next to me, like, he about to start swinging at Josh. And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. No, you're not. No, you're not. I was like, oh my gosh. So he's trying to get to him. He hit him. He gets up and is like, what the hell did I do? I don't even know you. Why did you hit me? I'm not going to say what he actually says. But it was funny. The people that was there, that was funny. That was hilarious. Like, his reaction was hilarious. Like, we was young. Like, I think he was probably like, maybe like 13, maybe 14. I think, yeah, because I think he's like maybe a year younger than me or the same age. He was like 13, 14. At the time, I was 14. And I was just like, it was crazy. Because he got up and was like, what the? So, I'm like, what the hell? And I'm just like, yo, like, we're not having that. So I had pushed, I had got to Darren, and I had got Ernest, and I had all the girls helping me, and I had like pushed them back, and I was like, yo, y'all needs to go. And they wasn't trying to leave. So I had told Josh and Lenny, I was like, just go, like, it's over with. Josh was like not trying to have it, and I was just like, just go, like, I'll call you later, like, sorry that happened, like, just go. I'm not trying to have a big thing out here. He was like, all right. So him and Lenny had left, and I had left. I had said fuck it to the other guys and was like, you know what, don't talk to me, like, da 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 da, like, you do the most, like, nobody did anything to betray you and all this extraness. So I was like, I'm not even with you. She's with you, but she didn't even do anything. So there was no need for any of this. And they didn't want to leave us. And I was just like, I really don't even care. So I had went home. We had all went home to my house. The boys went their way. They went home. And all the boys went to their houses. And the girls came to my house. And I'm telling my mom what happened. Like, yo, da da da. And she's like, what? He did what? Wow. Da 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 da. So then I hear all this like ruckus outside. And I open the door. And it's Josh and Lenny with their like whole family. Like, it's like a whole bunch of people. Like, it was about like 20 plus people there. And I was just like, what the hell is going on? And my mom would not let me outside. I was so mad. I was so mad. And they had went down the alleyway and had went around to Darren and Ernest's house. And I missed all of that. They told me what happened later on. But I was in the house. I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, that's my boyfriend. What is going on? Why is he back in the neighborhood? I told him to go home. He obviously didn't listen. He went home and got people. Like, I'm like, why are we doing this? It was like crazy. And then, so basically, my mom had went around to see what was going on, and she was like telling me what she could see. And then out of nowhere, we hear sirens, and all you see is like 20,000 people just running. And I was like, Mom! Like, I started screaming, Mom. It was weird. I was young. I was stupid. I'm not going to tell you how I did it and how it sounded. But the people that was there, they still make fun of me to this day about it. But either way, like, I was screaming like, Mom, what the hell is going on? Like, because you see everybody just running in all different directions. I didn't even know who was who, for real. Like, I can't tell you if it was, all I heard was sirens. And the moment I heard sirens, niggas was running. I was like, dang. It was just crazy. I was like, what is going on? And then, like, I'm calling him and I couldn't get a hold of him. And I'm like, yo, like, Josh isn't answering. Like, oh my gosh, what's going on? So then he finally calls me. He tells me that him and Lenny are walking underneath the bridge. People that know what area I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. But they were walking underneath the bridge, and they were like hiding because the cops were like riding around looking for them apparently, or something, or looking for people. I don't know why they were looking for people, but they were looking, and they were like hiding underneath the bridge. And I was just like, oh my gosh, da da da. And they were like, hi, we heard you, call your mom, da da da. I was just like, shut up, like, nobody even cares. I said, you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, okay, cool. As long as you're okay, that's all that matters. Because that was my baby at that time. Still is, but I can't I can't have that friendship with him anymore, but it's cool. It's cool. But it was a great story, and everybody made it alive. So have a nice night. Love ya. Like and subscribe. Thank you.